Welcome to Two Wheels and welcome to our festive little Santa's grotto here, and happy Christmas to you all, and I hope you've got everything that you wish for, and if you haven't, well, it's probably his fault.
Oh, don't be blaming me, young man.
I know that voice. I'll find out shortly who that is. But Two Wheels has been around for a long time now, 160 odd shows we've done of motorcycling and everything to go with it, and we thought we'd have a little look back at some of our favourite moments. We've covered everything from the bikes themselves, all the different types of machines, what to wear, the helmets, the boots, the gloves, what you should be buying, where to go, how to meet other bikers. We've covered just about the lot.
Yes, in fact, let me just get rid of this. We have an ace team bringing it to you. Yes, indeed, and one of those members, you don't know it was me, mate?
I had an idea, yeah.
One of those members is Jeff, our Uncle Jeff, Mr. Stone, and a smashing fella, very well respected in the industry because he's been around for quite a while, and he won't mind me saying that. And in fact, he's ridden so many machines, he's had more machines than I've had fairies, at least this year anyway. And he has a passion for big, fast ones.
The riding position is just that. It's the only position to be in on a bike like this. So if you're mentally comfortable, you'll be comfortable, because to pootle around on this unique icon of our time is an insult. At £20,500 you've got to be rich, and with only 200 made you've got to be quick. Not cheap, but it is Italian. It's life to the full, so live it that way. La dolce vita, as the Romans would say.
Well, that was Jeff playing with his big boys' toys. He likes big, fast toys, Jeff. But the newest member of our team is Claire Smith, although not new to motorcycling in any way. She's grown up with bikes, and just about everyone in her family rides bikes and has competed in motorcycle sport with a large amount of success, I have to say. And I can't work out why, when we go to a show or a big event, everybody wants to be interviewed by Claire. Why is that?
So what was the most challenging part of building this then?
I would say the clocks. I got an idea in my mind. I wanted to tackle it, but to weight it.
I was going to say, that must have been,
it,
you needed some incredible patience to do that, didn't you?
It took a couple of weeks of pictures of hands to get it right. Every friend I've got who's very artistic, I got them to draw a hand, developed it, made it, no good, and then bonding onto the needles. But
and the comment on the top about the speed.
Yes.
Very nice.
Well, you always...
In fact, Claire doesn't seem to want to work with me very often. Although this fella, Paul Johnston, he's always working with me. Yeah, gets on my flaming nerves. The truth about Paul is, in fact, he's the man who does the road test. And the guy has ridden so many bikes, I've forgotten how many. Every different type, size, colour, shape. Yeah, every brand you can think of he's ridden. Hundreds of the flaming things. He's done speedway and grass track and enduro riding. You know, motocross, everything that I want to do. Yes, as I said before, he gets on my flaming nerves.
And you need to keep reminding yourself that you're on road tyres when you climb aboard. It feels so natural on a bike of this style to head for the gravel and crack the throttle as you would when running on a pair of knobblies. Not recommended on road tyres. The Thundercat has never really had the recognition which it truly deserves. The motor is powerful and very reliable. The brakes are superb and the styling isn't that much different from other sports bikes. So what's the problem? Well, that leaves just one member of the team to introduce, and I'm sure he doesn't hate me quite as much as he says. This young man here, I use the term young very loosely, Wayne Kershaw. He's our accessories and motorcycle bits and pieces expert on the show. And people say we don't see him riding bikes often enough. Well, it's probably because he's done it all. He's been there and done it. He's competed at top level at just about every form of motorcycle sport, both as a rider and as a competitor. 6 times British sidecar trials champion. He likes sidecars. He's into a bit on the side. I've heard it said many times. But he does like a good laugh.
BMRC, I haven't got a flipping clue. British motorcycle, can't remember. Anyway, British bike, CCM, eh? You think of sort of old classic oily things even, but no, CCM, Blackburn, eh? Up in Lancashire, eh? Classic machine, although it has got a Rotax engine which is Austrian. Then we've got this Honda made in, I'm not quite sure which part of Lancashire that's made in. Yes, it's true, I do like a laugh. In fact, we have a bit of a laugh when we're doing our bits
We do
together.
like a laugh.
Yes, indeed. Do you
Yeah.
remember the intercom thing we did last week?
I remember it well.
We had a bit of a laugh then,
It
didn't
was
we?
very interesting.
Interesting. You liar. Anyway, yes, the intercom piece we did last week, I actually introduced to you and to Paul a revolutionary intercom I designed myself. Using a tube. And it was quite spectacular, available to you at $9.99 from your department stores soon. OK, that's the sale over. But just after we finished that piece, the camera carried on rolling. We had a laugh. In fact, check the cameraman out wobbling with his camera, because he laughed a lot as well. Oh dear me! Stop! I don't know how far it'll go. Not now, take your helmet off. Oh, what a classic. Also wind it the other way, you perch, so it was underneath.
Which way?
So it comes out from underneath.
Oh yeah.
To the water. Oi!
Oh dear.
No, that'll be wrong now on camera.
Why?
Because
It come out the top before.
I'll just pull it out.
it come out underneath.
It come out the top before.
It did.
That was funny, that, you know, that intercom.
Have you,
That
have
was-
you bought one of them?
Yeah, I bought this. This is the prototype.
It won't work, you know.
Why?
No batteries in it.
I think you'll sound millions. You'll be a millionaire next week, Wayne.
You reckon?
Yeah. But on to more serious things now. We thought we'd better talk about the actual bikes
No,
themselves.
hang on a minute. I haven't wore this flipping outfit for nothing, you know. Just hang on here now. Right, hang on. Right, have you been a good boy for Christmas? Have you, son? I've got a little something for you. Hang on here. Hang on.
You've got me a
Underneath my lovely Christmas tree. Up, props. Right here. There you go, son.
Is that for me?
That's for you, mate.
Shall I open it now?
Yeah, why don't you?
Hey.
Careful,
Is-
careful. I've wrapped that myself.
Does the dog wrap this up? Hey? Is it? Well, it's like pass a parcel, isn't it?
Hey, there you are, mate.
A biker's night off t-shirt.
Nice, that, isn't it?
Wayne. Oh, I'm touched, mate. You shouldn't have bothered.
I wish I hadn't, actually.
It's very nice. I'll wear that with pride. But on to more serious things, and the bikes, as I was saying, whatever type of bike it is that tickles your fancy. It could be a road bike, a racing bike, a high-performance machine. It could be a touring bike, a commuter bike, even the odd little scooter or the off-road bike. They'll all be here on two wheels somewhere.
Its 70cc liquid-cooled two-stroke motor is a peach. It sounds a bit like a chainsaw, but it pulls strongly, and with its automatic clutch and variable belt transmission, you can just wind it on and go. High-speed handling on a bumpy road is, though, shall we say, exciting. 60 miles an hour on a pogo stick is perhaps an exaggeration, and you do get used to it. But what do you expect with little wheels and at 92 kilos, half the weight of a CBR 600?
I spent 2 full days with the test team out in Spain, with riders from as far apart as Australia, Japan and the United States. During that time, I didn't hear a single negative comment about this bike. And I'm certain at this price, the Hayabusa will positively fly out of the showrooms.
And that's the essence of the Bonneville. It's a bike to appeal to the traditionalists, the steam engine and narrowboat fan if you like. You can thrash them and they'll take it, but you're better off letting it burble rather than blast. The handling and road holding are a revelation. It's got a giant bicycle feel to it. The 19-inch front and 18-inch rear wheels and skinny tyres belong to a slower paced world. Likewise the cable operated brakes. They do the job, but with manpower not hydraulics to help you. So it pays to plan ahead.
The handling isn't in the same league as your more dedicated sports bikes. The motor has a top-end rush of power from about 8,000 revs, and it pulls cleanly from as little as 3,000 revs in top. The brakes on this particular machine work okay, and that's about all I'm prepared to say. Certainly on a bike weighing over 200 kilos with a motor as capable as this, I personally would like to have a bit more bite from the pair of 4-piston calipers up front. Everything else though is fine. The seat's quite big and comfy, and the screen does okay to protect you from the worst of the wind and rain.
You may not already be a biker, you might be new to biking.
Wayne,
What's
Wayne,
up, mate?
I'm so touched with this.
Was you?
I've had to return a compliment.
Have it?
And beneath that little Christmas tree thing, there,
Pygmy tree.
the pygmy tree, that's for you, mate.
Oh, look. I'm filling up.
I'd like you to open it now. It's just for
Now?
you. It's a gift.
You obviously shop at the same shop as me because your wrapping paper's the same.
It's better wrap though, isn't it?
Oh, fantastic, mate. You've been watching a programme on television, How to Present It. Oh, a Biker's Night Off t-shirt. That's original.
That's the least I could do.
Thanks, I'm touched. Anyway, like I say, no, you might be new to biking. And if you are new to biking, we've brought you all sorts to help you. In fact, we've done training schools already, where you get your lessons and then you develop from there. You might already be a competent biker, but you want to get better, faster maybe, and safer on the road. So we brought you track days, such as this.
And today we're at the Mick Boddice Track Training School, where not only do you get the use of a CBR 600 Honda, you also get to use their kit.
Now, direct access is the most popular way of taking your test. It's obviously the quickest way of riding any bike you want, presuming you're over 21, of course. It'll take between 3 and 5 days, depending on experience. If you've never ridden a bike before in your life, you can actually do your CBT test on the Monday and pass your bike test on the Friday.
We've got people coming off here that have been riding bikes for 30 years, 25 years, you know, any amount of time. And they've all got a grin from ear to ear.
Yeah.
They've all learnt something. They all feel they can go away and ride more safely on the road. They're all aware of what to look out for when they're riding on the road. They're all aware of how to control the bike better when it gets out of control. And most people are frightened of leaning a bike over. They're worried that there's less grip. Well, in fact, there's more grip when you lean a bike over than there is when it's upright.
Wayne, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm in training, mate.
Oh,
Pulled a muscle now. I'm in training because the next link, Paul, is competition bikes and all that like.
Oh, like sport.
And I've dropped my sport, yeah, I've dropped my beer. Right.
Oh, I see, like motorcycle sport. Yes, we've covered just about every type of motorcycle sport. Grass tracking, supercross, trials, racing, all sorts, both on and off-road. And we'll leave you with a few motorcycle sports for the time being, but we'll be back after the break when Wayne may be out of his Santa outfit. You're going to get that off after the break.
Oh, I've had enough of it, I'm too warm.
And also the chance for you to win some tickets to a major biking event in the very near future. Welcome back to Two Wheels now. As promised, your chance to win some tickets for a major biking event.
All right, mate. Sorry I was late.
Where have you been?
I've been cleaning up after the rain days.
You need to get them house trained.
That's true, yeah.
Yes, we've got some tickets for the forthcoming indoor arena trials at Sheffield. It's on January the 8th, so you'll have to be very, very quick with your answers to this competition. We would like to know, nothing to do with motorcycling, but very topical at the moment, on what date does the next century actually begin? We want the date and the year that it actually begins. Answers on a postcard to the usual address, Two Wheels Men and Motors, Granada TV, Key Street, Manchester, M69EA. And if you didn't get that, we'll give you that address again at the end of the programme.
Right, well, my job on Two Wheels, you know, is like everything but bikes, isn't it? The accessories and all the clothing that you might need to do your biking in every shape or form, that's what I do. So do you want to have a look at different features that we've filmed over last year? So then, pay attention at home. Crash helmets. STIFFY. Stiffy. That's one thing straight. So, safety type, image, fit, full face, your choice. Full face, that's only one, the most popular one, of absolutely dozens of different types. And that's what we're going to talk about this week, the different types. Crash helmets. You may be curious to know what on earth you get in a crash helmet. Well, it's fairly obvious, isn't it? You get this thing, the bit on the outside, the hard bit. These are made of a number of different substances. We've got plastics, we've got carbon fibre, Kevlar, fiberglass, which is a traditional method of manufacturing. They come in different weights. They come in different types of sort of flexibility. Some are very, very hard, and some are actually a little softer than others. Well, they are exactly what they say they are. They are indeed tyre sealants. The idea is you stick those into your tyres before the day arises, you get a puncture, and hopefully, if you do get a hole in your tyre, they'll fill the hole up, just enough to get you home or to the garage or wherever you're going to go to get it fixed correctly. But what if you haven't used the preventative? Well, then you need a repair kit, and that's where these come into the equation. Here's one, very nicely packaged with big handles, and it goes in a little bag of its own. It has got the necessary plugs and the necessary tools to ream a hole into the tyre. This is tubeless, of course. And in doing that, you then bung a plug into it with the necessary solutions, and you re-inflate the tyre. And they do give you some air canisters with a specially and unique device to help blow the tyre up. The next stage is this. Same type of thing by the same company, Troy Lee. The plain one you can buy for less than 20 quid, but this one at 30 quid incorporates a light. Standard on all the time, or flashing. Smart stuff, eh? But there's one step further, and that's why I mentioned the brake light scene with the top box. This is one step further, a brake light on your helmet. Nothing up my sleeve, no wires, but it'll still work because it has a transmitter on the bike. Securities, yes indeed, loads of different types. I mean, these here disc locks, and these flipping lock and chains, and cables stuck on shackle locks and new locks. Loads of different ones. They drive you mad, but they are relatively simple. You just lock your bike up with them to something. What about these clever devices? Alarms. Flaming hundreds of the different ones. Different sizes, different prices, different makes, all sorts. So this week on Two Wheels, I'm going to talk to you about numbered plates. What do you mean, no? Oh, number plates. Registration plates. Oh, I see. Oh, right then. Well, I've been and got these from the market. I don't suppose I'll be needing these then, will I? Some of the most enjoyable thing for us, the presenters, is to meet you out there, the public, and we have some great times when we visit the various different rallies and shows and such, and we have a chat with you guys and bring you lots of fun there. But you know, Paul is a miss. He's a miss because he's putting his best suit on, and I've got to go and get changed to put my suit on because we've got to visit a special happening this evening. So you watch this and I'll go and get ready.
But I believe I've got to take you on the back of a bike and pull a
You
wheelie
really?
with you on the back.
Excellent.
So the camera crew and the sound man
Really?
and everyone else said, so I think we better get on and do it, don't you think?
Fantastic. Well, after those kind of stunts, I'm sure I'm safe. I'll be all right. Well, we've seen some amazing action here today at Mallory. It's been show-stopping. Well done to Craig here.
Thank you.
Foolishly, I've got on the back of a bike with him. I've bottled the big one, but the scooter looks just as dangerous from what I saw before.
It's all as dangerous.
Wait, hold on.
This is your gull wing then?
No.
This is this man's gull wing?
Yes.
And do you go all over the place with this gull wing?
One more time.
One more time, yeah?
I don't speak English.
I don't speak English. You're okay. My English is very bad.
I understand a little.
Yeah, but you don't speak so much English, no. But do you enjoy biking? Biking is your life.
Yes.
Yes, very much. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my life.
Just yourself?
Yes.
Yeah. No lady friend. No.
See, yeah.
This is your lady on a
lady,
bike.
yeah.
Let's talk to the lady. Do you speak English at all? No, not at all. You don't swear in English or anything? No? No bad language in English? No? Right, this motley crew here, some of which have come from Geordieland. Outnumbered as it happens, there's only 2 here, isn't there?
Yeah, but everybody goes under the pseudonym of Geordie Boys on tour.
Geordie Boys on tour?
Yeah.
Geordie Boys, whether you're male or female?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you a Geordie boy, love?
What are you riding?
GPZ 500S.
Right, excellent, good stuff. Right, Jill. Hey, see, I'm good on names, you know. Have you done it before?
Never.
Never?
No.
And you enjoying it as much as Diane?
Well, I haven't been out yet.
You haven't been out yet? Have you not? Well, why have you not been out?
Because I'm just about to go.
All right, yeah, I'll give you up. All right, well, hang on.
It's all right. Got a minute.
No, let's talk to Diane. You've been out?
Yes.
And have you been out before tonight?
No, we done a moped mayhem, which is a bit different, but...
Oh, no, it's nothing like this, is it?
No.
Is it good?
It's the best way to Ben Webber.
Yeah, I bet it is. Would you recommend it?
Yes, definitely.
Either, yeah. And this is your bike, isn't it? What's this?
GPZ, so it's GS400 twin.
Right, and you're sharing this, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going to give Jill a shot.
You're riding this as well?
Yeah.
What's up with yours?
It's in the garage.
Is it?
Someone ran me over.
Well, the Not Kill people decided to organise a ladies' track evening. I mean, I wasn't sure that it was going to be all ladies, but there's a lot more turned up than I expected. Nice sunny day at Not Kill, so I just thought I'd come along and mingle, as you do.
Surrounded by all these women, and you're loving it, aren't you? I also noticed you're taking people on the back of this bike as well. Is that just giving people a pleasure ride around the circuit?
Yeah, something like that. We just there's a few of them here that don't have bikes, and they're here with husbands and boyfriends and like to have a look round, so I'm just here to help out for the evening.
And scare the living hell out of them, I should imagine, going on the back of you.
Well, the ones that don't hold on very tight only do for about a few corners, then the sort of grab as hard as...
Yeah. I'd like to go on the back of you on that bike, but I don't think I'll be grabbing very tight around your waist, mate. No, you're not my type as it happens.
Well, that's it for this edition of Two Wheels. I hope you've enjoyed our little look back, but we'll be back next week in the year 2000, and we'll be looking forwards to some of the things that you can enjoy on Two Wheels in the future.
But right now, we're off to a special event. So, Paul, have you got your suit on?
I'm ready, mate.
Right, put your hat on.
Okay.
And let's be off.